Why did you leave the House of Lords?
I did 9 years in the House of Lords. I enjoyed it. I live in the northeast of England. It's quite a trek to London. I love writing. It's very time consuming to spend time in Parliament if you're going to do it properly. And I thought, I've done my stint, I'm going to do something else.
Did you enjoy being in politics?
Yes, it's fascinating being in politics, but it's also frustrating. I began to realise that the legislature is not really where it happens. I would see a minister in the corridor and say, look, there's a really important point that I think you need to know about, which could be helpful to you, which would a little reform that would enable you to unleash prosperity in a certain area. Can I send you a one-page paper about it? And he would say, yes, please. And I would send him the one-page paper, and I would bump into him 2 months later, and I'd say, did you get that thing? Oh, yes, I did. And I said, well, what happened to it? Well, the civil servants say it wouldn't work. Okay, are you the monkey or the organ grinder? Who's in charge here? I'm afraid the bureaucracy runs everything. That I did find frustrating.
Wow. And that permeates all Western governments right now, possibly?
It's a lot worse than it was, I think, in the West.
Yeah. In 2021, I ran to be mayor of London, and I didn't win, but I was always thinking, if I had won, what would I have been actually able to do and implement across 32 boroughs with all the different councils and legacy party issues? And I was lucky enough to work with some people on the inside and a couple members of the House of Lords, and knowing how difficult it is for them to implement policy. And it would have been quite a challenge, I guess.
Yeah, you'd have found a lot frustrating, but I'm sure you'd have achieved a lot too.
I was in Dubai in October and didn't know what to expect. I'd been there 15 years earlier and didn't think much of it. But I was very impressed and almost blown away by it being almost the city of the future, and our Western cities claiming to be, but not necessarily being. And I saw someone there with a vision, I guess a leader, and then a family that probably has a long-term vision, looking to do all these things. I'm sure there are some freedoms that are sacrificed, but I was pretty impressed with their ability to do things and get things done.
Well, it's the getting things done that I find we're really bad at in the West now. The smallest decision that I try and take in my own business life up in the Northeast seems to end up in a yes, but you've got to get the council to respond. They're going to take 3 months to answer your letter. And it just isn't like that in China or Singapore or Dubai. And I don't know how we rediscover that. But for me, as I keep saying, it's not so much that government says no to things, it's that government takes too long to say yes.
Yeah, I've heard you talk about that. Maybe we need a benevolent dictator.
Well, there aren't such things, ever.
So Jim Rickards has just recorded a video that's not available to anyone in the public, and he's going to be talking about how this upcoming recession is going to be fast, it's going to be bloody, it's going to be nasty. But at the same time, he's going to show you how you can position yourself to profit from all of this chaos. Now, we've made this video only available to our viewers. Go to londonreal.tv/Jim. Watch that immediately. I can't say enough good things about Jim Rickards. He understands the global economic system better than any guest I've ever had on London Real. His predictions are almost uncannily true, and you can learn how to profit from his vision, from his expertise, and his understanding of economics. So go to londonreal.tv/Jim or click the link below. It's an excellent, excellent look on what's going to happen in the future and how you can position yourself to profit from that. Jim is one of the best in the business, one of my favorite guests on London Real, and he's very, very good at predicting the future and showing us all to profit from it. So click the link, and I hope you enjoy. I'm looking for partners, collaborators, colleagues who want to join forces with me around the globe and create real value, generational wealth, and financial freedom for everyone else around the world. Get involved in the cryptocurrency markets, get involved in the NFT markets. This is your moment. Life all comes down to a few moments. Don't let this pass. Now it's not too late. Next year's going to be too late. Ultimately, this is about freedom. That's the way I see it. This is about giving power back to the people.
and enabling billions of people worldwide to use the financial markets to improve their lives and those of their friends and their families and their communities. Honestly, I think it's a violation of human rights not to allow people basic access to financial services. Because right now people are being kept in the dark, they're being robbed of education, and it's a travesty. And so I'm looking for people that want to join me and be a part of this solution. And that all happens inside the DeFi Academy. The gains my students are making are absolutely amazing. Double, triple digit gains in the first month alone. That's amazing. This will change your life. Now is the time to get involved. I'm going to tell you exactly how my students in my academy made money in the last 30 days. I'm talking about real trading results. And let me just whet your appetite a little bit. Let me hit you with some numbers. I'm talking Brendan from New Zealand is up 68.77% on the month. Steve from Europe up 83%. Albert in Singapore up 169.9% on one single trade. I got Susan up 153% on her call options alone, also rocking 139% returns and 442% returns as well on individual trades. These are people that are changing their financial future in the last 30 days, but it's based on trading discipline.
I've graduated over 500 students from inside my academy from over 54 countries around the world. It's amazing. When it comes to crypto, DeFi, and blockchain, we love this space. We truly believe it's the future. This is down to our core. It's authentic to what we're doing, and everybody can tell through the camera because you can't make this stuff up. If you're watching me now, wherever you are, I implore you, take 60 seconds right now and join my academy. Apply today. Now you've got a chance. Life all comes down to a few moments. What are you going to do? What's the choice that you're going to make?